Hey there, comic book fans. I got something really different for you today. Not comic books, but Hollywood memorabilia. I don't collect Hollywood memorabilia. I very rarely buy anything whimsically. But last week, I actually bought some Hollywood memorabilia whimsically. I just kind of was like, this would make me happy to buy this. So I ended up getting it. And first of all, I'm a big fan of the director Whit Stillman. There's his autograph on a card. Came with the memorabilia. I don't really care about autographs, but there it is. Whit Stillman, and one of the he's only done about 5 movies, I think, over the last 30 years. He did in Last Days of Disco. He did Metropolitan. One of the ones he did he also did a pilot for Amazon called The Cosmopolitans, which is one of my favorites. He also did a movie called Damsels in Distress, starring Greta Gerwig. I think 2012. Wasn't very well reviewed, but I loved it. And there's the certificate, Damsels in Distress Certificate of Authenticity. And if you look back here, there's what is this? The Damsels in Distress continuity sheet. It's the sheet that this is a photo of. I guess they couldn't quite get it. They need a Dutch angle photo of Greta Gerwig, who was also starred in Lady Bird. I think people know her from that. But there she is in this outfit, and it tells you what the outfit was. And what I bought was the jacket. Here is Greta Gerwig's jacket. She must have been tiny. This is a small jacket. That she wore for one scene in Damsels in Distress. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see how many people I can get who can try it on, and I'll take photographs of them. I'll just take a snap, see how many people I can take pictures of in Greta Gerwig's jacket. Meanwhile, it'll hang in my closet sitting there. But, and it'll be fun saying, I've Greta Gerwig's one of Damsels in Distress movie jackets. And this ended up, it wasn't really that expensive. I think with shipping and tax, it was $160, which doesn't even make it the most expensive coat I've ever bought. I brought that out just to show you too. This is the most expensive coat I ever bought. This is the one I wore all through the 90s. It's a bit torn up now. It's a duster. I think this cost me $200 for this duster. And I painted the cape on the back of it. So I used to walk around the subways of Manhattan with this cape on. Or else I made a second cape for it. Years later, I got tired of only having one painting. So I actually had to get a piece of canvas, dye it black. And this is how it fits on the jacket. So, and I painted a second cape for it so I'd swap them out. And there's the back of it. It's Mount Fuji on the back. Matter of fact, I used this image for my Ghost of Fifth Street comic that you can find a PDF on at jaredosborne.com. But I redrew that image and used it on the cover of one of my books. But I can remember walking down. It was lunchtime. We were walking down this. 5th Avenue and 40th Street I was. And I used to wear this jacket all the time, and I never thought twice about it. And my friend and coworker Ternard just started laughing. And I was like, what are you laughing at? And he's like, you don't notice the people as you walk by? I'm like, no. He said half the people that walking by were just startled and freaked out a little by these giant eyes on my shoulder. So they'd go, every time they see me with these giant... I always loved these giant eyes. I think they look good. But, like I said, there's my most expensive jacket. So, the Damsels in Distress Greta Gerwig jacket isn't quite that expensive, but I think it's cool. I'm gonna have to... They have that photo on with just a piece of tape. I'm going to have to get some photo corners and put that on, right? So there you go. I got a Whit Stillman autograph. I got the continuity sheet. I got a certificate of authenticity. And if you watch Damsels in Distress, about halfway through it, in one scene, she's walking around the campus talking to her friends and wearing this jacket. All right, so you guys have a good one.